you know. In life, you don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying? You just be hearing little voices in your head. It just be talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Telling you go this way or go that way. You know what I'm saying? Or do this or do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you learning through life on how to survive, man. You know what I'm saying? You taking it in for everybody. You know, advice, anything. You taking it in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit, you trying to you just trying to go with the flow, bro. For real. You just trying to go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? And man, it was just crazy, bro. You know, when you trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, just be a normal person and you think the norm is cool, but they think it's not because it's lame or whatever, or what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like you just be you. You be yourself, and then that's when they want to try to say, "Nah, you need to do this or you need to do that or whatever," or just anything. You know what I'm saying? A life people do. So, but yeah, you don't. You don't have no friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just got yourself and Yahweh and Yahshua and the family that's connected with Yahweh and Yahshua. That's for real. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have it. They play like they are, but they not. You know, they did that shit. When I was in my journey, you know what I'm saying? I overcame it. Shit, I'm happy I did. You know what I'm saying? It took a little minute, but I overcame it though. But now I can talk about it because, you know what I'm saying, I overcame it. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh and Yahshua was my therapy. You know, they were. So it's like, when I overcame it, man, I was like, damn, you know. I'm like, man. But you don't be knowing because when you in the journey, you know what I'm saying, you thinking you just there just to be there and this is it. And then you don't think it's no season or nothing like that. You don't think nothing like that when you in, you know what I'm saying, in the journey of it. You don't know. You just be like, man, these my friends, man, they cool. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna backstab me. They ain't gonna do me wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you like, man, you content, but Yahweh telling you, like, bruh, these are not your friends. You just here to get a source so you can move to the next level of your life. You see what I'm saying? But in your brain, you saying to yourself, man, bruh, but they cool though. You know what I'm saying? But you had to grow. You had to grow, man. And that's what I had to do. I had to grow. You know, it was crazy, you know, as a child growing up, you know what I'm saying? And you dealing, you know what I'm saying, with people that so called supposed to be your friends, but they not, but they backstabbing you, they using you, you know what I'm saying? You see it, you know what I'm saying, what they doing towards you, but you thinking it's out of love or whatever like that. And you know what I'm saying, you trying to, you know, protect that love and thinking that, oh, it ain't nothing, they my friend, that what they gonna do. Nah, friends don't do that. Friends don't talk about you. Friends don't laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? Friends, you know what I'm saying, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people, I'm just gonna say people don't do that, not friends, but people don't supposed to do that. So that means that them ain't your kind. You see what I'm saying? You gotta get the people that's the same kind as you. You know what I'm saying? That's doing the same thing that you doing. That's giving back the same way that you give back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it's good energy or whatever you do. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, as you going through this journey, man, you just, you know what I'm saying? You don't be knowing. You be hearing advices from other people telling you, man, you need to leave that person alone, bro. And you and your own thoughts, you thinking like, man, I'm good. And but Yahweh telling you, Man, he right. But you steady, you see what I'm saying? You steady being hard headed. You steady doing what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? And in that journey when I went through that, you know what I'm saying, in the past, it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, you start seeing the signs. When you start seeing the signs, that's when it hits you. That's when you start, you know what I'm saying, seeing what they really, really doing towards you. But you want to say something, but it's like you trying to hold it in, and Yahweh is protecting you. And Yahweh is getting on you in your soul, in your spirit. He getting on you. When I say that, I mean he breaking you down, and you mad as a big dog. You see what I'm saying? But you want to retaliate and do something, but just like it's like something holding you down. It's like, you know what I'm saying, on a different level, trying to, you know what I'm saying, overcome that situation. It's like he trying to put your emotions in check. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't finna do that. I told you. I told you. These folks ain't your friends. You kept on saying you want to be around them. You kept on saying they cool, but they talking about you, bro. They don't really like you. They really don't want you to come over. They only putting up with your ass because they feel like you gonna say something because you didn't come over their house or whatever like that. Or they just using you because they want to get somewhere around town and everything, but don't want to give you no gas money. Don't want to offer you shit. Or they talking shit about you, you know what I'm saying, because they feel like you know what I'm saying, you need them, but you don't fucking need them. You just need Yahweh and Yahshua. You see what I'm saying? That shit real. So it's like, man, Bella, what was we talking about? But anyway, like I was saying, I don't know, what is you talking about? Report. Report what? If I want to show my face, bro, I can show my face. All my other videos, I show my face. What you talking about? Don't come over here talking crazy on my platform. We ain't with that. Cause matter of fact, let me just do this. I don't need you. You get off my channel. We talking about some good shit. I'm trying to talk about my damn story, and you got a crazy baboon want to talk crazy. But anyway, like I was saying, man, but you know what I'm saying, you got people, you know what I'm saying, they swear, you know what I'm saying, up and down like they, you know what I'm saying, they your friends or whatever, but they not, you know what I'm saying, they really not. They not. They just only there, you know what I'm saying, just to get some uses out of you. But you there to get, you know what I'm saying, elevation out of them. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get some type of source. But people get too comfortable, you know what I'm saying, of being, man, this my friend, man, this my friend. No, they're not, bro. They're not, bro. They're not gonna help you, bro. Yahweh and Yahshua gonna help you. When I found out how my friends did me in the past, man, I said, man, this is crazy, bro. Cause you done so much for other people and shit like that, and then you get good returns and good things from people that you done help, because it's you know what I'm saying, it's a return thing. And then when you be around your friends and you think it's supposed to be like that too, it's like, damn, it's a different energy. And it drains you too. It drains you. You see what I'm saying? It drains you a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like, man, it's crazy, you just can't, man. You just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't have friends, you know what I'm saying, thinking that they really love you and they really don't love you. They don't. They don't love you. You know what I'm saying? They don't love you. Only person that love you is Yahweh and Yahshua. A therapist can't tell you that. A therapist gonna say, man, well, you need to do this and you need to do that. Nah, man. There's other ways to do things, and you don't need, therapists to tell you. You see what I'm saying? Therapists can't tell you a lot of stuff, bro. I'm telling you. I had a cousin used to tell me that, man, you need to go see a therapist. For what? I'm the therapy. Yahweh is. I therapy my own self. What is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you talking about? I therapy my own self. So it's like, you can't pay attention to that. You really can't. You can't pay attention to that at all, period. Pay attention to you and yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just go from there. That's all we can say. Friends, you know what I'm saying? Friends ain't what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? My journey, man, when I had my friends, you know what I'm saying, we used to go ride and all that stuff like that. Man, I come to find out, I said, man, these folks fake as hell, bro. They talk about folks and talk about you, and then they hee ha ha and laugh at your head like nothing did happen, like on some bipolar ass shit. Them was demons. That's what that was. It was a demon spirit in them. You know what I'm saying? Evil spirit. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that they your kind because they all grew up with you and they know your family, you know their family. That don't mean shit, bro. That don't mean nothing. They still evil. They don't have a good heart to do things because they not used to either they not used to, you know what I'm saying, doing things for others or they just like to take advantage of other people, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like friends will hurt you. Real talk. You gotta stay focused on your journey. You can't worry about having friends right now. You know what I'm saying? Because your friends is not gonna be doing the same thing that you doing on your fucking journey. And this shit real. You see what I'm saying? That shit is real. They not. They not. They're not gonna be doing the same thing on your journey. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn, you know what I'm saying, how to deal with that. You do. You do. So it's like, man, when you grow, you know what I'm saying, you really elevate in life. You really thank Yahweh a lot of what you accomplish and stuff. You just sit back and just chill and just be thinking like, damn, I came a long way. You see what I'm saying? Like this shit real. For real. I came a long way. Cause we got people out here don't even come like that. Don't even come a long ways from a journey as a child, you know what I'm saying, trying to find his way of life and shit. Trying to grow and elevate, have things and you know what I'm saying, to be somebody in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So it's like every day we grow, we elevate, man. Every day we grow, we elevate. That one person that's watching me, I see you. Man, I'm serious, man. Every day we grow, we elevate. It's for real. You know? Just gotta stay focused, bro. That's it. Stay focused. You don't have no friends, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no friends at all, period. You don't have that. You just got yourself and Yahweh. That's it. That's all you need. Yourself and Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna help you. I'm telling you. They not gonna help you. Your friends ain't gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Your friends gonna backstab you. Your friends gonna talk about you, disrespect you, all that. Yeah, they gonna do that shit. They gonna use you. They gonna see. That's all they doing. Like, come on now. We gotta do better. That shit real. We gotta do better. You have no friends, man, at all. Period. That's why I be trying to tell people like, man, just focus on your journey, bro. They be coming to me about, man, I be having friends, they be doing this and doing that. Like, man, you can't worry about that. Cause that's a distraction, bro. You can't worry about that. I'm telling you, I used to have people coming to me like that all the time. Like, how you deal with this, bro, when you dealing with people and this and that, man. You can't. You can't deal with them. Only Yahweh can, bro. Just focus on your journey. Just quit worrying about this shit. You don't have no control of it. You gotta move on. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's for real. You're gonna have to move on. So, and that's part of life. You see what I'm saying? You gotta move on. You can't stress. You can't stress over something that's spoiled that ain't gonna last. You see what I'm saying? That's for real. You can't do that. You gotta move on with your journey, man. That's part of life, bro. You gotta move on with your journey. What's going on? How y'all doing? Donald Smith, what's going on? But yeah, it's just like, man, you can't stress about this shit. It's like it's okay to not have friends. If you do got a friend, that's cool. You got a friend that's been rocking with you since day one, that's good. But you start having a whole crowd of this shit, whole lot of them. That's when your mind be like, damn, bro, you can't handle all that pressure. I'm telling you. Yahweh can only put so much on your plate that he know that you can handle. Real shit. You start adding shit on your own, and he know that he didn't put that on your plate, then that's on you. You see what I'm saying? But he really wants you to still do your task that you supposed to do. So he basically saying in so many words is you you added more on your plate on your own, and I put just enough so you can handle. Cause you see other shit that you don't even supposed to be worried about right now. You see what I'm saying? And then that's how people get all, you know what I'm saying, frustrated and mad and upset because they still trying to keep this right here, but also want to still do this too at the same time. Man, no, you can't do that. You gotta let one go. And that's real talk. So which one you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? That's for real. Which one you gonna do? You're gonna have to let some friends go. You know what I'm saying? If you got friends in your circle that's hindering you, you know what I'm saying? You don't know because the energy gonna tell you. The energy gonna tell you. Love from Chicago. Okay, okay. All right. I'm down here in Mississippi, man. But yeah, it just, when you really just grow, you know what I'm saying, that situation, it's like, damn, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, why these folks doing all that crazy ass shit? You know what I'm saying? It's because Yahweh told you to go in this situation to get a task from these evil people that you want to say so-called your friends, but they're not your friends at all. You see what I'm saying? And you didn't listen to the calling, so you just went over there. You just feeling good, telling them all your business, thinking that they love your ass, and they don't love you. They in competition with you. You know what I'm saying? A real friend that's, you know what I'm saying, that's day one, you could call like family, brother, sister, whatever like that. They not gonna do that. Man, they ain't gonna compete with you, bro. They ain't gonna do that shit because he gonna be doing his own thing or what he wanna do in his journey, and he just rocking with you and y'all rocking with each other together because, man, y'all got a good connection. Y'all got good energy. You see what I'm saying? Y'all like, it's like Man, y'all a bun, man. Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit, like Will Smith and goddamn Martin Lawrence type shit, Bad Boys type shit. That's how it is. Real talk. So it's like when you in a journey of a school with Yahweh and he tells you, hey, he gonna talk to you. He gonna be like, hey man, I need you to just go over here. I just need you to just do this right here. Don't go over here try to do all this extra stuff that we did not tell you to do. That means that you'll start putting more shit on your plate, on your own. He gave you enough to do what you're supposed to do. You don't read the instructions. You know what to ask in the future, what to do. You just gotta have to be patient, but don't get too close though. That fine print gonna always say, never get too close, but just get what you need to get and get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? You go over there and get all close. You go over there and start doing crazy shit that he did not even tell you to do. He just looking at you. And he like, man, why is he putting all this on his plate? I didn't ask him to do that. I told him to do this task right here. You see what I'm saying? But see, you don't be knowing because, you in a journey. You know what I'm saying? You seeing how people is. You experiencing life. You know what I'm saying? You experiencing, people out here and they seem like they cool, but they really not. They not cool. You see what I'm saying? Like for real, they not. They not cool, man. Mm-mm. I'm a witness of this shit growing up. I'm telling you. Like on my video I got on my page, I got my first video. I had said you have no friends, part 1. And I explained, you see what I'm saying, why you have no friends, part 1. I told that story. Yes. They all wanted to ride in my Ford Taurus. You see what I'm saying? That's real. It was. They wanted to ride that motherfucker. I had a 98 Ford Taurus back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And I was riding that junk. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing my thing, just riding that junk. And man, it wasn't genuine. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't genuine. It wasn't. It wasn't genuine at all. It was genuine for them, but it wasn't genuine for me. Especially if you getting, you know what I'm saying, talked about, checked, all that crazy shit. Like, it was just retarded, bro. I like, man, hell nah, man. I like that shit wild. I like these folk crazy as hell. You can't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing. You want to, but it's like, damn, you be like, man, you just cause you know. But Yahweh putting it in your head. He telling you, he fussing. Yahweh is fussing at you in your thoughts. I told your ass. I said, do not do that shit. I told you to not add nothing on your plate. We read the fine print. Why the hell did you go do that? You know, you can say hell. It's in the Bible. But you know what I'm saying? He upset at you because you went over there trying to be so friends with this person. You see what I'm saying? You want to be a friend with this person. You like the conversation they having and what they doing and hanging out and doing all that gay ass shit. Like, it's cool, man. Like, but at the end of the day, they don't serve your purpose. It don't. It's not gonna lead you no elevation. You cannot elevate if you got a lot of friends around you. I'm just gonna let you know that. Cause it's gonna be that one person that wanna elevate, and them friends gonna try to downplay that person. I'm telling you, cause I was one of them. I try to go drift off and elevate. They try to look at me crazy. Man, this man ain't gonna do nothing. Hell no. Nah. Okay. Man, don't go over there, bro. That shit ain't gonna work, bro. Okay. And it works. And then they go copy and they go do the same bullshit. I be like, what the fuck? Why y'all can't do it first? Why you gotta wait on me to do some shit and you could do the same thing on your own? You know what I'm saying? Motivate other people. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. What we doing? What we doing, baby? You see what I'm saying? But you know, when you in the journey of, you know what I'm saying, trying to be around people and you want to say they're your friends or whatever, and you're a chosen one. And I hope you're listening to this too. And you're a chosen one. You know what I'm saying? Don't, uh-uh. Don't don't be in that don't be in that shit for a long time. You only in there just for a season to be around your so-called wannabe friends. You only in there just for a season. That's it. You're not there to go swim with them and say, yeah, this is my home. No, no, no. You only there to get some clarity and some source to elevate your energy, to elevate your success in life, to move on. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the good out, you know what I'm saying, out that bad and put the good with the good. You see what I'm saying? That shit real. You gotta take the good out that bad. You gotta get it out of there. I know you're gonna have to go do some bad to get to that good, but once you get that son bitch out of there, then man, you put this shit good with the good with you. That's how you gotta roll with it when you dealing with people, man. I had to learn and grow. When I'm dealing with people, you know, Yahweh gonna tell you, man, that ain't your friend, bro. That ain't the person you gonna be around all the time. Like you just there to get something out of there. All right, okay. What we gotta get? I'm finna guide you. I'm gonna tell you, just chill and just do what you supposed to do. Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for real. I'm 34. That's how old I am. But yeah. So it's like, man, you just, you know what I'm saying? You grow. You grow with that shit, bro. Like as a child growing up, I had to learn that. Cause like when you a little kid, man, I'm talking about I was about my son age. I was about 8. You know what I'm saying? 8, 7, some shit like that. Man, that's when I started seeing spirits, bro. I started seeing spirits around my parents' house. At that age, I'm dead ass here. I didn't know if I was seeing that shit because, you know what I'm saying, like I said in my previous video, like my parents been together for 53 years. They still together now. But they had more arguments, you know what I'm saying, as a child, me growing up. So I didn't know if that was a spirit, you know what I'm saying, just floating in the you know what I'm saying, in the house because of them, because they been bringing bad energy. Like I didn't know, you know what I'm saying. Like I didn't start hearing voices in my head till shit about that time. I was like, man, but I didn't never just take it in of like, you know what I'm saying, being serious on it. So I was just like, man, I still want to be a little kid. I still want to do this. I want to go play. You know what I'm saying? It's like a distraction. It's like you got to keep yourself busy so you don't get to a quiet place and you start hearing stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's how it was with me. You see what I'm saying? So I had to like, as a child growing up, I had to grow. I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to get into stuff to not just be sitting, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to be afraid of just sitting for a long time as a child. Like dead serious, I did. It's crazy, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, man. I said, well, okay. You know what I'm saying? I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was rough. As a child, it was rough. Just because you got two parents living with you know what I'm saying, and everything, they there with you and you got your siblings, that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it is with single, you know what I'm saying, parents, but I know how it is with having both parents in the household. This shit's rough. That shit rough, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit rough, bro. But you thank Yahweh for it though, because it make you a better person, like for real. It lets you see how life is and what it is for. You don't understand it as a child growing up, but as you get older, that's when you start understanding about life and about people and shit. That's real talk, man. I got an old soul, man. I've been around grandparents, grandmamas, granddaddies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen them all. I ain't got no more grandparents. None. You know what I'm saying? All my grandparents gone. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So and I just keep the knowledge, what they tell me, and and Yahweh just tell me like, man, spread it to you all. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to want to just keep it to myself and just hold it all in and just be like, man, I ain't telling nobody nothing, man. Like I ain't telling nobody anything because they don't want to hear me. You see what I'm saying? But It's like Yahweh guided me and said, man, don't walk around like that on your shoulder. Like you don't know who want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going. So I was like, okay, yeah. This is real, man. Ain't nobody talking like this, bro. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Y'all folks that's tuning in, ain't nobody talking like this. I guarantee you that on YouTube. I'm the only YouTube guy that's doing this. I'm going in about my life and my journey of what I accomplished. You see what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all people know y'all not alone out here. Everybody struggles. You see what I'm saying? It's about how you can manage this shit and stop doing things that you don't supposed to be doing that don't serve you no purpose. That's real talk. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way you could grow. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't paid off, why you got it? If it's something on the roof of your head that you need, okay. But other than that, if it ain't paid off, why you got it? You need something over your head, right? Okay then. But if you got multiples of vehicles and them bitches ain't paid off, why you got it? But you got the other one paid off. Or why you buy this expensive thing? Or why you take this trip? Why you doing that? You see what I'm saying? This shit real. Like you gotta grow, bro. You can't be afraid either to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's what Yahweh say always in that Bible. You know what I'm saying? You may lose something, but you're gonna gain what? Oh, okay. You know the rest of the sentence. You're gonna gain more. You see what I'm saying? So it's real, man. Like, man, I preach this walk, man, for real. When you dealing with people, man, you only dealing with them for a season just to get a source to elevate in your life. This is the journey. I'm dead serious. You see what I'm saying? Welcome to Positive Lead Channel. This is what we do. We talk about life and we talk about what people should and should not do in order to elevate, in order to be straight and not have no stress. You see what I'm saying? I don't have stress. You see what I'm saying? So I want to make sure you guys don't have stress. You just got to listen. You don't need no therapy tell you this shit. You don't need to go to church every Sunday and talking to no fucking pastor telling you this shit. You don't need to do that. You just need to talk to Yahweh and Yahshua. That's it. Pray. You see what I'm saying? Read your scriptures. Pray. Read them, read their Bible. Pray in your own home, in your own sanctuary. You don't have to be around a lot of crowd of people just to get some clarity of what you want to get out, you know what I'm saying, in your own home. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere quiet. That's all you gotta do. You see what I'm saying? Go somewhere quiet. You're gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Clean. It's like a cleanse. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You go somewhere quiet, you meditate, you just pray, listen to some good music. You know what I'm saying? No rap, none of that bullshit. Don't quit listening to that. You know what I'm saying? That's the money. Listen to some old school music. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, some 90s and 80s and shit like that or whatever, babies or whatever, like 70s baby, whatever. Listen to some old school music and listen to some instruments and stuff that's gonna soothe your spirit and soothe your mind. Like for real. You see what I'm saying? That's what I do. That's how you have peace. That's how you have, you know what I'm saying, no stress on you because you know in your own bubble, in your own circle, what I mean by that is the things that you do have, you taking care of. You know that everything is on point on that. The other bullshit on the outside, it don't matter. As long as my house is good or apartment good, whatever like that, my car is good, you see what I'm saying? My money is okay. I'm praying. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm working out. I'm fasting. I'm eating my sea moss. You see what I'm saying? Like all these things, you see what I'm saying? Like for real, you start doing that and really be serious about life, your mind will open up better about people out here. You'll see how people is if they real or they fake. You see what I'm saying? That's for real. Can't no therapy tell you this. I'm the therapy, and I'm giving you the game for free with no charge. I'm the therapy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you don't know how to start, man, that's for real. Man, just pray. Fast. You gotta fast. That's for real. You gotta fast, man. If you really want to hear Yahweh, you're gonna have to fast. You can fast. You can fast for 2 days, and you'll hear Him. And then he gonna just tell you, just keep going and fasting. That's what he gonna say. And then that's when you get that calling. That's when you can talk to him. That's when you can pray about what you trying to accomplish and what you trying to get to in life. And he gonna put it on the ground to you. He gonna be like, okay, this is what you gotta do. And you just go with the flow. Your mind just gonna just start getting sharper and sharper because you're gonna be paying attention of what's going on out here. You see what I'm saying? Or how folks be doing and stuff. So, and that's what I had to do, man. I had to grow like that. I had to really grow like that. You know what I'm saying? It took a while. They say a journey don't have no time frame. It rich it don't. You know, ain't no telling when you gonna get done with that shit. You in that shit. You in that shit till the day you die. That shit real. So that's why they put us down here, cause you know we gotta do the calling, man. We gotta do the calling. What they say in the Bible, supposed to be like 140 something people. They gonna what's it called? You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Make it to heaven. Oh man, that shit crazy, boy. I tell you. So are you one of them? You gotta be doing the calling, man. You gotta be doing this shit. You know, we ain't perfect. I ain't never say I'm perfect. I never say that. Cause I'm not. I'm a genius of what I do know though. I know that for sure. I'm a fucking genius. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't perfect though. I'm not. I'm just only human, man. You know. I know what I do know, and I know what I don't know. So it's like, man, you know, man, we chilling, man. For real, we chilling. You gotta enjoy life. It's a time and place to do things. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's not the time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know why it's not the time. I shouldn't have to explain it. Y'all should know. Y'all smart. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the reason why it's not the time and everything. So you be like, man, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's rough out here. It is. It is. Everything is high. Everybody complain about it. But you just gotta turn your favor to Yahweh, man. You know what I'm saying? When you know things so high, you know what I'm saying? My parents, they used to do this back in the day. And this is what I do. So I guess I'll give you a little knowledge. I don't give you too much. Cause y'all gotta figure this stuff out too. So you know, like things be high, you know what I'm saying, the stoves or whatever, like vegetables, fruits or whatever like that. Man, we used to grow that stuff back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We used to grow that stuff in the garden. My parents did. Man, they grew greens, you know what I'm saying? Tomatoes, okra, cabbages, corn, bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, uh, tomatoes, yeah, watermelon, yeah. So if y'all know things so high in these grow stores, man, why don't y'all grow some fruits? Grow some vegetables in y'all little garden or whatever. Do y'all the garden. Do that. You'll save so much money. You buying some seeds. You know what I'm saying? Grow your own crops. So you can stay out the stove buying it if it's too high. You see what I'm saying? It's just being real, you know. You gotta think smart, man. So you won't know it till you fast, you know. That's why I said like when you dealing with people out here, man, you gotta know what you're getting into. You really do. You gotta know what you're getting into, man. Can't be out here playing, nothing like that. You just gotta stay focused. You know, you just gotta stay focused. Stay true to it. Stay true to the walk, and just keep going. They real talk. Everybody's journey is different. You can't compare your journey to their journey. You can talk about your journey, but you can't compare it though. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Ain't no such thing. You only worry about your own journey. You know, can't can't get upset in your journey. You can't do that. You can't do that because that's all it's gonna do is bring you down, bro. You can't do that. You see what I'm saying? You can't do all that. You're gonna have to stay focused. Just keep going. That's it. Everybody journey. Go do easy shit, go do rough shit, go do hard shit, go do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you just worry about you and your journey. That's for real. You and your journey gonna be right. Cause see, when you focus so hard on your journey and you elevate and you're not out there in the matrix or worried about what they doing or whatever like that, then that's when, you know what I'm saying, that's when, they try to say you this and this and that, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not none of that at all. But Yahweh is gonna bless you and say, well, dang, my son doing good. Let me go and bless him and give him his dream that he said he wanted to get. And then bam, he give you, you know what I'm saying? He give you what you want. Yahweh do, because you're gonna stay consistent with him. And then you got your so-called friends that you want to say friends. They looking at you different. And this what's gonna happen. Yahweh gonna let them disappear. He can make them disappear. So he won't, you know what I'm saying, have no distraction over at your journey. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit real. Like you gotta think, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Can't be out here spending money thinking that it's cool to spend money and not trying to invest and all that. Like when you get out of a situation, you gotta stay focused and keep going to your journey. You know what I'm saying? It's no stress in journeys. It's supposed to be number peace. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause this is part of life, baby. For real. It's part of life. No stress in journeys, man. No stress. You know what I'm saying? For real. You supposed to smile at this shit and overcome. When you don't understand it and you become into it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna be frustrated and mad, but you're gonna have to learn to keep your emotions to yourself. You can't be mad, bro. You can't do that. The world don't give a fuck about you being upset. They don't care. They just gonna laugh at your ass. That's what they gonna do. They gonna laugh. So it's like, nah. We can't do that. We gotta stay focused. Cause by you being upset and mad, you ain't gonna get nothing done. You gonna be stressed and worried, all that crazy shit. Your mind just gonna be start wandering off on other stuff that don't even matter and don't even serve your purpose of your journey of what you was doing at first because you upset because somebody else pissed you off or disrespect you or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? Like for real. You don't need no therapist talking like this. Therapists can't talk like this. They can't. I'm at home chilling, man. You feel me? I be everywhere. Do whatever I want. I'm a grown man. My fiance sleep. I'm good. My boy sleep. I'm good too. But yeah, but like I was saying though, it's just that's why I don't understand like why we stressing in journeys when you know that you only in that journey in around that person for just a season. Like we give you the tools, you know what I'm saying? We tell you the elevation of life or what to do, and you just gotta take heed on it. You only in there to get some good knowledge and good positive energy out of this person. You're not here to go spend the night in this journey, bro. You're not here to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay focused, bro. And we gotta get that understood with people out here. Like, you do not have no friends, y'all. I'm telling you. You don't. Friends ain't nothing. If they not there with you 100%, like you there with them 100%, they not your friends. I'm telling you. Look at the way how you do yourself, and see if the person is giving the same energy like you. If that person not giving the same energy just like you, I'm serious, or better, it gotta be just like you or just a little bit better. When I say better, I mean higher than you. You see what I'm saying? If they not doing that, them ain't your friends, man. Them ain't your friends. They not. They not. They not your friends, man. They not. I'm telling you. That shit real though. You can't you can't elevate like that. You cannot elevate like that. It's not gonna work. You ain't gonna be focused. You ain't gonna be focused, man. Your friends be jealous of you too. Just know that. They do. You think they not? They are. They just watching you. Trying to see can they plot on your ass. You can read them too. Some people don't want to read it. They be blind to it. You'll know. The energy flows, baby. The energy flows. You know what I'm saying? Now I go in with this shit like a rap. But I ain't rhyming though. Sometimes I rhyme in my shit though. But when I say I go in, man, I'm talking. I'm talking. You hear me? Real shit, man. You tell me what a therapist can tell you about life, and have patience to deal with you too about life. Can a therapist tell you to get out the matrix for at least about a year or two or three? Just to for you to get right. You know what I'm saying? Like, can a therapist tell you that you need to be praying to Yahweh and stop going to church every Sunday? That ain't the day to go. They can't tell you that shit. They can't tell you that shit. No, they can't tell you that. They gonna be bullshitting you. They're not gonna tell you nothing. They ain't gonna go too deep about their personal life. They're not gonna admit they wrongs. Not too fast. See, if you a therapist and you got that little old funky degree, you supposed to be man trying to make your clients, you know what I'm saying, feel comfortable. So when they, you know what I'm saying, you tell them what's going on, you know what I'm saying, they could put a little trust, you know what I'm saying, in you and say, okay, damn, he went through the same thing or whatever, woo, 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 how you know what I'm saying, like, that helps people, bro. People like that. They be like, damn, bro, you know? Yeah, it is what it is. See, when you in school in this journey, like you on this train to success. All your friends cannot come with you on this success. They all can't. Only you can. So I'm saying, and the people that's maybe loyal to you, that's there day one, they can come too. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh gonna let you know who been around since day one and never, you know what I'm saying, switch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen him switch, and you ain't never switched on him. Like the energy flows, bro. It gonna flow. And Yahweh gonna talk to you and tell you, man, he or she ain't good. Y'all be hearing them voices in y'all head. Y'all be trying to ignore that shit. Y'all be thinking I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. Ain't nothing crazy about that. That shit real. You know what I'm saying? So you eventually tap in. That's what they all say. You know what I'm saying? You eventually tap in. Because it's not hard to know what's going on out here in this world. So you gotta pay attention, man. Only way to pay attention to elevating life and shit like that, you gotta move in silence. It's real talk. You gotta move in silence, man. You can't be out here talking. You can't be out here telling nobody your business. You can't be doing none of that crazy ass shit, man. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the way it go. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt your spirit. That's what it's gonna hurt. So it's like, yeah, we can't have that. You know what I'm saying? So friends ain't no good, man. Having a lot of friends and doing stuff, nah. If I got a person around me and been around me since day one, I look at him like that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's family, bro. They be like, well, you got a friend? Man, what? What is that? I don't even know how to spell it, bro. What is friends, bro? Like, for real, I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got family, you know what I'm saying, that I could trust. Yeah. That's been rocking day one. And we ain't never switched. But other than that, I don't know what no friends is. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's for real. We are there to get things out of a person through that season to spread the good knowledge and keep going. That's how it is. You dig up a source. Once you find that source, you take your ass on. You don't be like, man, it's a nice area though. Nah, bro, let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. What you doing, man? I'm just saying, bro. Look at this shit though, right quick, bro. Man, all right, bro. Look, what we looking at, bro? Look at this shit. We can do something right here. No, we can't, bro. What did Yahweh say do, bro? Yahweh said, man, we here just for a season, bro. It's time to go. I'm not finna get my ass chewed out because you want to stay, motherfucker. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's when the motherfucker just gonna be like, all right, bro, let's go, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, but it's real, bro. It's real. You know what I'm saying? It's real. And then you just keep going through the journey. You got the knowledge. You got to keep going. You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit real. You just got to keep going. You elevate. You know what I'm saying? Once you elevate, then you can do all the other stuff you want to do later on. But you still need to be humble, though, too. Give back to the people. When I say give back to the people, I'm talking about good people that really need it. They're real. Give back to the people that really need it. That was your kind before they got, you know what I'm saying, to be where they at now. Type shit. They still your kind, they don't have no source of life. Because nobody not guiding them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit real. Ain't nobody guiding them, so they don't know about life. So you just gotta give back, man, to the right people. You know what I'm saying? You get back to the right people, man. Shit, the good Lord bless you in so many ways, man. He'll bless you in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta get out the matrix, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stay focused to this walk. You feel me? So it's like, man, we can't be out here playing, man. We got a lot of people like out here playing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all men, man, like for real. We gotta step up. We gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? We show too much emotions. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta stay strong with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving up. I got so many people come to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work. They come to me about advice about this shit. I be like, man, I be ready to last, bro. I be like, why? What's the purpose? What is gonna solve? If it's gonna solve something, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. We gotta eat right too. That's what it is though. For you to be upset and so stressed and mad and all this stuff like that, it's because you know what I'm saying, you're not eating right. You're not. You just doing whatever you want to do. It's gonna come back and hunt you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? What we doing, bro? What we doing? We trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to stay down. We trying to grow. I need good wisdom around people. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk and want to do things, not just want to just sit on your ass and just sit there. Like we need motivation. We in school, baby. You see what I'm saying? We in school. You know what I'm saying? It's real talk. It's part of the league. I'm flowing through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, I'm flowing through it. I'm on it. I'm on live, baby. Tune in positively, baby. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just be talking, man. I be talking, but I be want to get it out. Cause y'all always tell me to get it out. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it just, when you grow, you elevate, you be like, man, I came a long way, bro. You know, journeys, you know what I'm saying, gonna grow like that. That's how it gonna grow. When you eliminate yourself from the outside and you start going somewhere that you know what I'm saying, that's gonna bring you good wealth, that's when your peace of mind come in. That's when your thoughts start settling and trying to go, you know what I'm saying, with the flow of life. Because you're not out here with the matrix. Let them laugh, let them talk, let them do whatever they want to do. It's okay. You see what I'm saying? That's part of life. They want to do that because they don't have shit else to do. It's their job. Your job is to create wealth and don't get upset and keep your emotions in check and let Yahweh handle it and just continue doing your fucking journey. That's what the fuck you supposed to do. Long as they ain't touching you, you don't have shit to worry about. You see what I'm saying? That shit real. Long as they ain't doing that, you have nothing to worry about. And if they doing all that, then you know what I'm saying. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? That's a different story. But you gotta stay true to this walk, boy. It's real talk, man. You gotta stay true to this walk, man. That real shit. You can't grow in life and expect to be negative towards people and shit. You can't do that. When you're in a journey, you gotta grow. You gotta stay focused and you gotta grow. You see what I'm saying? That shit real. You gotta grow and you gotta stay focused and you gotta make sure that you know what I'm saying, you as a chosen, do what's right. It's real tough. You gotta do what's right. You see what I'm saying? You gotta do what's right. And that's for real. You do what's right. Things go great. So it's like you can't be out here playing. You can't, you can't be out here playing, man. You gotta stay true to yourself. Stay true to this walk. Do what you supposed to do. And mind your business. Friends is not your friends, man. Them friends you fucking with, they not your friends. They not your friends. They not. Them ain't your kind, man. You only there for a season just to get something out of there that's positive and move on to your journey. You're not there to have no fun, to take trips with them and all this stuff like that. No, you're not. There's other people out here that's better than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like friends is no, you have no friends, man. I tell you, man, my journey was real. My friends did me wrong. I said, yeah, buddy, it's time to get about this motherfucker. I said, this shit crazy. I ain't did nothing to these fools. What's wrong with these people, bro? Because you supposed to been in the journey and do this and do that. Because Yahweh tell you how the people is. But in your mind, you thinking to yourself, you can just, man, deal with it. They ain't gonna do you like that. They probably did other folk like that. Shit, they didn't turn around and do you like that. See, that's how they do. They get comfortable with your so-called friends until they backstab. That's how they do. They get real comfortable with you and shit. And you thinking you hee ha ha laughing at their ass, and you really not. You're not no hee ha ha laughing at their ass. You're not. You're not. And that shit real, man. Every day we grow, we elevate. Y'all sleeping, I'm elevating. That's how it go, right? I know y'all gonna tune in and listen to this later. But this shit real, though. You a genius. You know this stuff. You a genius. You know what the route to take a life as a genius and everything. You know. You just know. You know what I'm saying? You just fucking know. So it's like, man, you just gotta just stay focused and just get to the money. Get to the money and create wealth and keep praying to Yahweh. That's it. You gotta pray to Yahweh every day. You can't just do it one, 2 days and then say you good. No. You need to pray to him every day. Every day. You're gonna have to pray to him. You can't miss a day. And you gotta mean what you say when you pray to him too. You can't just be saying some quick shit just to get off your knees and ready to go to bed. Nah, bro. No. Why we rushing to talk to the Lord? You talk to everybody else for a long ass time, but you can't talk to the Lord for a long time? Nah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, y'all. We're gonna do things right in this walk. Okay? That's how I go in the journey of positive me. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it real, man. We keeping it real. We keeping it real. Some journeys, you know what I'm saying, people be saying they be going through, it be like relationship journeys. That'd be an easy fix, but people don't understand though. They be like, how is it easier fix? Man, y'all just don't be want to listen. The tools be right there. You know what's bad, you know what's good. You know what's good and you know what's bad. It is what it is. You know, goddamn it. You know. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, why y'all sit there and just be selling when you know it's destroying your spirit? I'm not gonna do that shit, and you shouldn't either. I'm rhyming that bit. This shit real, you know what I'm saying? But real. So it's like, why is we dealing with stuff that we know that's tearing our spirit, our energy and stuff? Like, why are we dealing with all that? You know it's bad for you. Yahweh telling you that it's bad for you. Yahshua telling you that it's bad for you. Like, I can fix that, bro. Like, come on, let's do this right here in this journey. You know it's bad, but you steady feeding it too and want to keep on going with it. So it's like, dang, what we doing, y'all? What we doing? You can't elevate in life and you worry about some shit that's fucking you up, that you don't have no control of. You can't do that shit. It ain't gonna work. It ain't. Your energy gonna drain, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, I just don't understand. Like, why is we dealing with things that don't serve us no purpose and it's stressing us out, or don't serve us no purpose, period, and people trying to keep, instead of just doing the walk, bro. Yahweh gonna bless you in many ways of life that, you know what I'm saying, that no devil can't take. It's real shit, because you protected, because you doing the fucking walk. You ain't out here playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you ain't out here playing. You out here really getting it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta do the walk, bro. If Yahweh give you a tool to tell you a task, tool and a task, both. He give you that, and he tell you to do something, you're gonna have to follow the rules of it. You can't just say, okay, I'm gonna do it, but I want to add my little twist to it too. I want to make sure I can do this. Nah, bro. Why you doing that, bro? You can't do that. You can't. I just only add one thing, but bro, you got multiples of things with Yahweh, but you okay, all right, so you think you can handle that? Yeah, I can handle that. Okay. And then after for a while, you can't handle it, because that ain't what Yahweh wants you to do. But you mad because you saying, man, but it's gonna take me forever to get this. Yeah, it is. It's part of it, bro. It's part of it. So, you know, you can't just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I'm saying, know what you in for. Are you in for the play, or are you in for to make it to, you know what I'm saying, a lifetime? You know what I'm saying? A lifetime is that's what Yahweh gonna do. Yes, it's gonna be rough. Yes, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna have to eliminate some bad friends of yours that ain't your fucking friends.
I'm telling you, they're not your friends. You're gonna have to disappear and get away from all them friends of yours in order to elevate. This shit real. You don't have no friends, man. You don't. You think you do, but you really don't. That shit real. So it's like we gotta make sure that we just gotta just keep going, doing our thing. The life we live is great if you cherish it right. But you gotta cherish it right though. You gotta cherish it right. And for real. Speaking that real, man, I'm giving y'all the knowledge of life so y'all can stop being so stressed and worried about stuff that don't matter. See, a lot of people ain't gonna talk like this, man. I'm telling you. Ain't nobody talking like this. Journeys are great if you make it to be great without the stress. You just gotta have peace. All you people, some of you folks don't have peace. I'm telling you, y'all don't. You know you don't. You probably hearing me saying, "Man, what he talking about?" Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Don't worry. It's gonna catch up with you, and it's gonna hit you, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, Pastor Lee was right. That shit is crazy. What the fuck going on around here?" Yeah. What the fuck going on around here? You're right. Exactly. Yeah, he's coming back. That's what's going on around here. He's coming back. And I'm trying to talk to you guys and everything and let you people know what the fuck is going on because this shit is real. Tell you. Yahweh chose me to be the chosen one to talk like this. This shit crazy. I wouldn't expect to do this. I said, what the hell? It's for real. Like, what the hell? I was like, man, that shit crazy. I got this type of energy power, if you want to say. It's a power. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, dang, I didn't know I could do this. Yeah, shit real. I love it though. Cause when you grow, you know what I'm saying, elevate and mastermind some shit, boy, you be like, damn, like this man did it. Like, how the fuck he do that? Man, he stayed true to himself. He didn't have no friends. He stayed true to himself. He wasn't afraid to be alone. He wasn't afraid to be by himself and disappear for a while. That's how he did that. He wasn't afraid to take chances. Yeah, you gotta take chances in life too. Yeah, that's part of it too. He wasn't afraid to go work out. He wasn't afraid to, you know what I'm saying, to be, you know what I'm saying, to keep his emotions in check. He wasn't afraid of that. He did it. He kept his emotions in check. He was patient. You know what I'm saying? That's how he got all that. Yeah, it took time. In life, it's gonna take time. But he got it though in a genuine way. And he's still praying to me and he's still sticking with me as well on the gifts that I gave him. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be grateful, bro. You gotta be grateful. You gotta be humble, you gotta be grateful. That shit real. You know what I'm saying? Every day we grow, we elevate. Every the top. Every day we grow, we elevate. You still keep praying. You don't stop. Just keep on praying. Elevate some more. You gotta stay humble. You got to. Save your money. Stop spending your money on bullshit. And watch how much of an elevation you'll become. Take a break for about a year or two away from everybody. If you're really serious about what I'm saying. If they gonna play, I'm just playing, then hey, do what you wanna do. I know me, cause this shit worked on me, and I got the best elevation ever. That shit crazy. I didn't like doing it, but hey, I see why you gotta do it, because that's the only way to elevate. You gotta disappear. You're gonna have to disappear. That's the only way to elevate. That's the only way to get away from everybody that don't serve you no purpose or don't mean you no good. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you're gonna have to. Ooh, gotta elevate, yeah. Gotta elevate, ooh, gotta elevate, yeah. Gotta stay away from people to elevate. That's how you gotta do, man. I gotta make a song out of this shit, you feel me? Real talk, you know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta do it. You gotta do that walk, bro. That walk gonna get you somewhere. It's gonna get you strongness too. So when you do pop out, you pop out when you ready to pop out. You don't pop out just because somebody tell your ass to. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what you doing. You know what you got. You ain't gotta do all that. I'ma pop out. Nah, bro. You ain't gotta pop out on them like that. Don't do that shit on purpose. Pop out on when you ready to pop out. And when you do pop out, and it ain't, you know what I'm saying, on no hating ass shit, or it's just you, and Yahweh know that you genuine with it too, and you ain't just, you know what I'm saying, you deserve it type shit, like you feeling good, you wanna look good to yourself, you know what I'm saying, you know, hey, they be like, damn, bro, you know, whatever like that, you tell that, yeah, man, this ain't shit, bro. I really don't like it. You just lie. Just, you know what I'm saying? Make their ass feel uncomfortable with it. So they'll know that this man, he might, damn. Why he do that then? Man, I don't know. I said, I gotta drive it though, cause you know what I'm saying? Cause only gonna just sit, you know, or whatever like that, or just anything that like you accomplish. Oh man, how you get that? Man, shit, it ain't mine, fool. It ain't yours. Nah. Why you around it then? Man. Just having out a friend, bro. It's his shit. It ain't mine though. Man ain't giving me nothing out of this shit. You know, whatever. You know, you can't tell everybody your business, man. You gotta lie to these fools, bro, in order to elevate out here in this world. You know what I'm saying? Throw them off. Because everybody's in competition. Everybody trying to get where you trying to get. You see what I'm saying? They real tough. Everybody trying to get where you posted got and trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You can't do that. We gotta move smart. We gotta move better, y'all. That's real talk. It's positive, baby. Woo!